So Hussein, at the Veteran Center that I work for, we've created a lot of free material, free courses for people to take for veterans to help veterans. And a lot of times we, in our social media channels, are trying to um, sort of steer people to our free materials and get them enrolled in our edX courses and Coursera courses and Columbia Plus courses. But it doesn't seem to really work that way. We've noticed that our our channels are good for brand awareness. We get a lot of great response when we post things um, that help veterans or spotlight veterans. But what we really don't get really good results are trying to use social media channels to direct people to other sites like MOOC platforms and things like that. Is that a wrong approach to try to use social media to up our enrollments?
No, not at all. In fact, I think social media could act as a great direct response channel, a channel that you use to advertise and promote your services, your courses, your online education. But it can't be that as your primary channel. Just like search marketing, social media has two primary dimensions. Marketers will refer to the organic social strategy as sort of the day-to-day content that you're publishing on a regular basis to engage with your community of followers. There's also another dimension, the paid social media strategy. And that lends itself more to when you are actually trying to sell something, promote something, try to generate leads for a particular initiative or course. But yeah, we must remember social media is not primarily a direct response channel, though, especially when it comes to your organic strategy. Social media's primary function is to build relationships and engage with your audience on a deeper level. That said, when it comes to the paid social side, spending money on social media can be one of the most effective ways to drive awareness, engagement, and conversions. Unlike the major search engines, people who are listening may already be familiar with the fact that on search engines like Google, you can pay money to create or generate text ads or even display ads in order to try to sell or direct and channel your users to a particular landing page or website. Social media offers actually many more and more effective targeting options that you simply cannot match with search engine marketing or keyword bidding alone. In social media, you have targeting options that allow brands to reach specific demographics, interests, or even behaviors that make it possible to connect with potential customers in a more meaningful way. Social media's importance in business stems from its role in humanizing brand interactions. And this process of humanization is really predicated on two essential elements. One, conveying your brand's values and unique perspectives in the world. We talked about this earlier when, starting off, you want to make sure you know what your objectives are, but you do want to have a clear sense of what are your values? What are the values of your team and of your organization? Because social media allows for just a much more honest and raw conversation with your audience that is designed to foster that loyalty and brand affinity over time. People can tell when they're being sold to. Social media is an opportunity for you to show your audience that you're not just interested in selling them, but you're actually more interested in fostering and nurturing the community that does follow you. You are committed to helping elevate the entire community so that they can form stronger bonds and forge stronger relationships into the future. So your values and perspectives are critical, especially in the world we live in. We rarely ascribe, for instance, to favorite brands or our favorite brands solely based on their products and services. Service quality and consistency are very important, sure, but we're in a very highly commoditized and competitive marketplace these days where your product features are simply never going to be good enough. We might have the best online courses in the world as well. We might be the best Ivy League school that offers online education, but there are a few others that do the same thing. So product features are not enough. But when you build a shared sense of values and beliefs, that's where the real magic happens. When a group of people see something in your brand that they feel reflects their shared sense of values and beliefs, then incredible things can happen. And what those values and beliefs are, it could be anything. It could be how we look at the world, how we prioritize certain values over anything else. You might value integrity over money. You might value collective community engagement over, course enrollments. Whatever it is, it has to be honest and it has to be something you truly believe in. And when brands achieve that communion, with their constituents or their congregation, consuming the goods and services will then represent a great deal more to them than just a transactional relationship. It then sort of becomes almost a ritual for them because it allows them to sort of express themselves through the brands that they select. It's, I picked Columbia, I picked this particular department, this particular school, not simply for the education, but because the institution that I'm getting this education from believes in something much greater, and what they believe in reflects what I believe in. So, we as a brand, we have to become an extension of people's identity, and our products and services, over time, those just really become kind of like the artifacts or the totems that our most loyal customers will brandish with pride because they feel proud to be part of this shared community.